Alright guys, we got some of that gossip going on there on the YouTubes there, folks. In case anyone doesn't know, ShayCarl was caught cheating on one of these on his wife with one of these cam girls. He was messenger on Twitter and blah blah blah. So I announced yesterday I was going to discuss about this. Obviously I needed to get the Elimination Chamber video out there, but we're going to be discussing about this right now and going into details about it. So, what's my opinion on it? Well, first of all, you know, the thing is with these kind of girls is that you got to be careful with them. Because, I've noticed that they keep fucking mass liking and they keep fucking trying to add people on Facebook and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean? And I feel as if both parties are in the wrong here. ShayCarl, obviously, he's completely in the wrong. He has a family and a wife. He should not be doing this. Alright, it is technically cheating because, he has a wife and he's fucking, and I'll get into the alcohol stuff in a minute, but, so, I'll give you a bit of backstory on this. If any of you's watched Keemstar, if you go to Drama Alert, Keemstar does an interview on it. And he discusses with this girl about the details of ShayCarl and what the hell he's been doing. Pretty much what the thing is that ShayCarl liked one of her tweets. He followed her. She was following him. They were talking on the DMs, blah, blah, blah. And he says a lot of crazy shit. Now, I'm not going to divulge a lot of what actually happened there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know. It's a bit fucking weird. Actually, it's very fucking weird. He goes on. Apparently, this happens for a few months or whatever. It's, and, for him, and as a family man, and he has a wife, he really shouldn't be fucking doing this shit. It doesn't matter if he's a top YouTuber or a fucking lower YouTuber or whatever, alright? YouTuber fucking rankings aside, even if you're a non-YouTuber or whatever, you shouldn't be doing this shit, people. You shouldn't be doing this shit. If you have a family and you have kids, and if you have a wife, you should not be doing this, okay? Now, he has recently posted out a tweet saying that he's been drinking for the last 3 months. So he's been drinking the last 3 months. He hasn't been himself. Apparently, people have said that the vlogs haven't been uploaded regularly enough, blah, blah, blah. He said that he's taking time off the internet. He's going to be taking a lot of time off before he comes back, since this information was announced. Keemstar, I think, asked for a private interview for him. I don't think he's going to be doing the interview and shit like that, so... but he has confirmed that it's true. He has confirmed that the DMs are true. That it's 100% real. As for her, it's clear that she wants a bit of publicity, to be honest, now, what her kind of perspective on this was, the reason why she did this was because ShayCarl, she pretty much said, oh, about your family and stuff like that. She says, oh, your family's looking well and stuff like that. She gave like a nice kind of compliment to his family, and according to her, he lost his shit, and he was like, no, don't you dare talk about my family, and don't you dare talk about my family, and he apparently flipped the shit. He must have been drinking as well, and because of that outburst, she didn't like it, because he was treating her as an object. Whatever, I'm not gonna talk about that, but the thing is with her is that, you know what I mean, is that she's not all in the wrong in this, for people to turn around and say, oh, she's completely in the wrong. He is in the wrong. He has a family. He should know better. To follow that, because he's not single. He has a wife, so he has a family and shit, so he shouldn't be even following people like that, but, apparently nothing was physical. Apparently it was all hitting up in the DMs and stuff like that. It might say, well, if he's done it with this girl, who else has he done it with? That's another thing, but no information has come out about that yet. Maybe that'll be the end of it. Maybe it was just the one girl, whatever, and he fucked up. Maybe that's what it was. So he's taking time off the internet and stuff like that. First of all, I think she may not have been the best, her maybe releasing the DMs and stuff like that, because she's pretty much ruined this guy's life now. This was almost vengeance for her, maybe because he essentially wanted to pretty much he was looking for a bit of drunken talk, right? That's pretty much all that was. And she wanted to like talk to him about the family and stuff, and she, you know, and it's all fucked up, people. It's pretty fucked up. What my assessment is that as far as I'm aware, his wife hasn't left him yet, which I think might be a good thing. I'm surprised she hasn't, but you know, she hasn't left him. They're gonna continue. He's probably gonna take a lot of time off. They're probably gonna go through marriage counseling, stuff like that. He's gonna stop drinking or whatever. So maybe, you know, it could be a sign of maybe because of this incident that happened, maybe he'll stop drinking and stuff, and he's kind of realized that he shouldn't be drinking, and maybe that in a way, you know, you gotta look at the positives, people. I know there's not much positives out of this, but you gotta look at some of the positives. At least he might not be fucking drinking anymore now, and maybe that's kind of knocked out in the head. He might, and Lord knows, maybe if he continued doing this, maybe he actually would have met up with this girl and actually done the real cheating and stuff. But it's still classified as cheating, personally, for me. If you're hitting up the DMs with this girl and you have a wife, it's still technically cheating, in my opinion. I think it is, personally. Like I said, he's only human. You know, people do make mistakes. He's only human. So hopefully he learns from this experience. Hopefully he moves on and grows stronger and shit like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this situation. But yeah, like I said, I think both of them are in the wrong. The girl is in the wrong, and he is in the wrong as well. So yeah. So guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.